face them?
Yeah, our confidence is high. You know, sweeping Minnesota State in Mankato hasn't been done in like 7 or 8 years, I think. So confidence is at an all-time high with our team. So it doesn't really matter who we're playing as long as we stick to the game plan each and every day. Consistency, like I said earlier, sticking with it and having fun. That's the most important thing. We should be on the right page.
All right, Chandler, just a heads up. I asked some questions about Christmas, and we just talked about the Great Lakes tournament since the players won't be available until then, so I got that out of the way. Okay. Now it's going to be about the upcoming game.
Okay.
All right, Blake, just talk about, you know what, you guys overall, how are you guys feeling overall as you're headed into this weekend? You've had a 4-game winning streak, 5-game winning streak. Unfortunately, that was snapped, but I'm sure, is there sort of like this going back to what you did make it successful to get that winning streak going coming into this weekend?
Like each and every practice has been good. We bring the same tempo. You know, we're communicating loud, battling hard each and every day. 4-game winning streak was great. Obviously, you know, it's got to end sooner or later. Unfortunately, it ended a little bit quicker than we thought. But we're ready to go down to St. Thomas and get that winning streak started back up again.
And when from that last game against Northern Michigan, well, let's face it, Northern Michigan's a really good team. They're right outside the top 25, so you cannot win them all. But from that game, what did you take away from that game, and what did you feel like, hey, what we need to get back to winning? Those the little things, and I know Coach harped on eliminating those penalties, right?
Yeah, penalties were huge. We've taken a little bit too many penalties this year. We know that. We've been trying to limit the 5-minute majors and staying out of the boxes. Let's face it, you can't win a game, you know, killing penalties, you know, all game. So the biggest thing, back to your question, was that with Northern, they have a lot of skilled forwards. We just wanted to bring the physicality with them, kind of throw them around in our building. I think we did a pretty good job. We could have done better, but that was the main focus of them coming into our building. But it was 2 good spirited bouts.
And also this weekend, they have another 2 games, Friday and Saturday. You're going to Minnesota to play St. Thomas, and obviously played them early. It came away with the split. Tell me about that team that you're facing.
Like, yeah, they're real physical. They stick to their game plan. They work really hard. They like crashing the crease a lot too, getting their nose dirty. So for me as a D and the rest of the D core, we got to be protecting our goalies. Our goalies are a big part of our team. They've been playing great all year. Just keeping pucks out of the net. Like I said, playing a whole 200-foot game. Defense first, then offense will come second.
And one thing, I mean, since obviously you guys split, and since then, St. Thomas, they are like what, 4-13, and are you surprised at their record about that, about how, I guess, not too great they're doing? And I'm sure you're not going to expect that team, more of the team that came here and played against you guys, right?
Yeah, for sure. They're a newer team. I think this is their 2nd year in Division I. They were a Division III team. They transferred over. They were better than they were last year. But even then last year, they bring that same mentality, you know, getting their nose dirty. They're going to do everything they possibly can to win. So it's definitely not going to be an easy matchup. Going in there, we got to play a great game both Friday and Saturday night, and not just call it good after 1 game.